Hello, this is Anke for Golden Camera. I have with me Curtis Jackson. He is in the television series Power. So tell me, how powerful are you?
I'm doing good. I feel really good about the project. You know, Power has been successful since its first season, and we're approaching season 3, which means we're getting ready to start season 4. The idea process is already developing for going into that, and I'm excited about it because there's so many twists and turns in the next season that I know it's going to be entertaining enough to sustain the audience that it does.
But are you powerful in life as well?
I feel good, yeah. I think, well, my definition of power is influential.
So you have influence in Hollywood, in the music industry?
It's pretty good, yeah. Because of the success of this project, you know, my other projects are being received well. The ideas creatively that I've come up with, and then musically, I've been consistent since 2003 with being able to put something out that people gravitate to.
Omari plays the lead, and he's kind of conflicted between James St. Patrick and Ghost.
Right.
You are Curtis Jackson and 50 Cent. So who is your real identity? What would you say who you are?
I spent a lot more time in Curtis Jackson than 50 Cent. In between time, like I'm out and because there's so many things that I have going on away from music, that, you know, there's a lot more of people getting a chance to see, you know, who I am versus the musical choices. Because music, what's really interesting is you become the song. You become as cool as your idea is, and you know, if you can consistently offer something, then you just like ultra cool for a moment, and there's a time period that goes by, and then of course if we listen to old amazing artists, you go, like, where did they go? It's because time, people in even the creative community does it. Like they go, it's cool, but it's not as good as when you first came, because you know you don't get a second chance at the first impression, and when you come and it's seasoned and you're ready, it feels like, you know, something really special just jumping out and hitting them.
How much reality is in the show? I mean, how much underworld do we really see that really happens out there in the real world?
There's really real themes running through it, you know, and
also personal experiences that you
or people that I've known that experience things very similar. Like there's the point that he's feeling like maybe I could have done this the right way. For Ghost's character is the point that a person makes it to a successful point in the wrong lifestyle, and the irony of it is he's under investigation while he's feeling that way. So if it wasn't him having a love triangle, the representation of the perfect woman on his journey, you know, in the street life with Tasha, and then the perfect woman if he'd done things the right way, you know, and the agent's character. That those two things are going on at the same time as representation of right and wrong, and it's happening at a point that a guy would have the ability to invest financially. He has the money to own 3 nightclubs in the city and to do different things, but that usually happens around the time the police are coming for you. You start to feel like maybe I could have did this different because I'm doing so good, doing things illegally, and yeah, the credits are getting ready to roll. Like, getting ready to tell you it's the end of the movie.
Do you feel you've done things the right way in life?
Well, I'm happy with the way things are going. I've had some things that happened that were out of my power, you know, and no matter how your life goes, there'll be points that you know that you are powerless at different points, and then you go, all right, well, how do I get past it, or what do I do in response to, you know, these things happening? And then as you know, work your way past it or through it, you start to really feel powerful. You know what I mean? Like, 'cause you like, you know, that pretty much there's nothing that can show up that's going to be able to stop me after you see the things that you've been up against. Or
Can you tell the fans of Golden Camera why they should watch the show? Maybe they will even feel more powerful afterwards.
This is 50 Cent talking directly to the fans of Gold Camera, and you should watch Power because it's the best television show out right now. I'm telling you. And anything that they compare it to, what's the other show they call it? The Empire?
Yeah, Empire. That thing.
I'm trying to tell you that show cannot compare it to Power. It's definitely ultra real, ultra serious. You gotta check it out, man. It's top notch.
Thank you so much. Bye.